So I came down to water my anthurium vitarifolium, and this is probably one of my favorite anthuriums in my collection just because of the way that the leaves look and like how it just drapes over this pot like this. One little tip is right now there's a brand new leaf coming out, and I'm going to try and hold this and not drop it, but this is the brand new leaf that's coming out and it's still expanding and hardening off. But one little tip that I found when trying to get the leaves to look this straight, because sometimes when they come out they get deformed and then they kind of get wavy. I did have a few before, but I had to chop them off because they were older leaves, and I've kind of learned my lesson ever since then too. But one thing that I do think is beneficial for these specifically, and it might work for other anthuriums too, is that you make sure that they're well hydrated when they're putting out a new leaf like this. So like right now the top of this is really crispy, and that's the moss that I put on top, and that's what tells me whether or not it needs water. But it definitely needs water. So usually I would have waited until the weekend to do this, but I am just realizing that I need to do this now in order for this leaf not to get all messed up. Like you'll even be able to, well, maybe you can't see, but there's a little ding in the leaf too, so they kind of, when they expand, they kind of get a little bit larger and then they get disformed, kind of like this one up here. But yeah, that's a tip for anthurium, specifically these ones. If you don't want them to have like the wavy or like funky looking leaves, which I want them to be like straight like this and drape down like this, but it'll also help with the development of the leaf too, so that the plant's nice and well hydrated, so that it can fully like expand to the size it's supposed to. But yeah, just a little tip for you. And then just make sure, if you didn't know before, that when you're like placing it down or like just touching new leaves that come out that are still expanding, just be really gentle, because if you knock it even the slightest bit, specifically with anthuriums, they're just so sensitive. So yeah, I hope you have an amazing day, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.